Hi, welcome to the 13th floor. I'm Marty Duda. Today we have three gentlemen from Australia. They're called Skegss. How's it going, guys?
Good.
Nice of you to stop by. You staying nice and warm and dry here in Auckland?
That's right.
Yeah.
So let's identify who everybody is. I will yell out the name. You can raise your hand or do whatever you want. Toby, there he is over there. Then we have Johnny in the middle, and yeah, it must be Ben on the end here.
Yeah.
How's it going?
Good. How are you going?
Not too bad. Just staying indoors and keeping low profile, which is the opposite of what you're doing. So how long have you been in the country already?
We got here yesterday afternoon.
Ah.
Yeah.
Well, it's not too bad coming from Australia. It's better than talking to people who've just gotten off the plane from the States because they're all fuzzed out and messed up. So.
Pretty chill flat.
And you guys have toured the country before, haven't you? So.
Yeah, we've done a few shows just on this island though.
Yep. So you're the first time down to the South Island.
Yeah.
So you've never been there at all?
No.
Ah.
I haven't.
I've been there.
So, yeah.
I've been there visiting. Yeah.
Yeah.
But we haven't played down there, so that should be good.
How did you come about visiting?
Went on some surf trips down there. Yeah, surfing and stuff.
And how was the surfing?
It was great.
Yeah.
Yeah, good.
So you guys do a lot of surfing?
Yeah, Benny and I do that. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Johnny doesn't.
The non-surfer of the bunch.
It's probably pretty obvious.
Is it because of the hair?
Yeah. That's why I don't surf.
I see. Okay, I didn't realize they were that interrelated.
Bald hair and surfing, or having long hair and surfing.
Yeah.
Kelly Slater has bald head. He's the greatest surfer.
Aha. There's the exception to every rule, I guess. So are you gonna? Do you? Not being a surfer myself, do you like surf in this season, or is it too wet and cold? No, it's not. No fun.
Doesn't really change it.
No.
No.
Okay. So you're playing at Galatos tonight, and then you're heading down to Christchurch. Give me an idea of what folks can expect from these shows, and what are you up to? Because you played, you were here for Laneway earlier in the year, right? How did that go down? First
Yeah,
of all?
Laneway was epic. It was so fun playing in that park. It's such a nice park to play in.
Yeah, it was pretty much the most picturesque place to play ever.
Really?
I think so.
Yeah.
The trees there are all pretty amazing. It's just a nice zone. But for these shows, we're going to be playing some heaps of new and old songs.
New and old songs.
Yeah.
Because your album came out last year.
Yeah.
That's called My Own Mess. That came out like September of last year. So you've had time to kind of generate some new stuff.
Yeah, we got we've been writing heaps of songs, but we aren't really playing them in the set just yet. But more just like last time we played here, we were just playing lots of the new ones that just came out.
Right.
So now we're just mixing all of them in together, kind of.
Kind of a greatest hits.
Yeah,
brand new.
Yeah.
Yeah, we will play one. We're playing one new song that'll probably be the first single that'll come out at some point. Yeah.
Uh-huh. What's it called?
What is it called?
Oh, that was a problem.
It's called Save It for the Weekend.
Save it for the weekend.
Yes.
And can you tell us about, I mean, how did the song come about? What does it sound like? Something new and exciting?
Oh, it's just like, I don't really know how to explain it. It explains itself when you hear it.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's sort of about saving, like for me, I don't know, but it's like sort of, trying to keep it a bit more tame during the week.
Right.
Like
keep
save it for the week.
Save it for the that kind of
stuff. There's
save
no
it for
need
the
to be going.
I'm going to have to fix your microphone while we're here. It's way down there. I'm afraid we're not going to hear you. There we go.
That's not good. That's not good spruiking for the shows the next couple of days because they're all midweek shows.
Yeah. You're not going to be saving it for the. I like it. So how does the writing work within the band? How do you guys come up with the stuff? Do you all write? Does one of you write? And do one bring the ideas? Do you jam? How's it work?
Well, me and Toby mainly just write our own songs,
right?
And then I don't know, get them to a point, probably bring them all together, and then we'll just work on them together if they're kind of the structure's not already finished, and go demo and listen to the demos, and that's kind of the process.
We do a fair bit of texting songs to each other.
Texting songs to
we
each
just
other?
text songs because if we're not hanging out, then Betty's working on a song, then he'll just send it to John and I.
Just the iPhone recordings, just heaps of iPhone recordings.
Yeah.
I come up with drum beats.
Right. That's always handy.
Usually kind of subtly different from the last one. Usually.
With the new song, we recorded it in Joshua Tree at Rancho de la Luna. Rancho.
That's in California, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and that was pretty cool because I guess we'd never recorded.
Because that Joshua Tree area has quite a history, musical history behind it. I don't know if you guys are aware of it. The whole thing with Graham Parsons and then
Queens of Stone Age.
Queens of the Stone Age, yep, and there's a few other.
Yeah, that particular studio is where they did the desert sessions.
Yeah.
That stuff. That was cool.
Is that why you went out there?
No, it was sort of just sprung on us by our...
It was pretty much why we went out there, because you wouldn't have gone to any studio if it wasn't that one, probably. Because we just finished a tour, 100%. You were like, none of us, we were pretty burnt out from this US tour, and then we were like... Yeah, I think that's how we ended up going to record that song. We tricked Johnny by like going to like his dream studio or something.
Uh-huh.
But it was pretty cool.
It was good, huh? So what was it about that studio that kind of stood out as opposed to any other studio you might wander into? Is it just the vibe of being out in the desert? Yeah?
Yeah, the history, even the... we were watching the Bourdain did an episode out there.
Right.
When he was cooking and stuff. That was cool to watch that.
Yeah, we look like
Just
watching
the
that.
history
You
of
get
the
real
joint.
psyched to go to it.
It's got heaps of cool little trinkets there. That's what I liked. I tried to take as many photos of all the... Because the dude Dave Catching, whose studio it is, he must really like to collect trinkets.
Right. And did you kind of wander out in the desert as well?
Yeah, I did a fair bit of wandering around in the
Did
desert,
you
yeah.
run into any rattlesnakes? Well,
Nah.
you're from Australia, so you know about snakes.
Yeah, no, I didn't see any rattlesnakes.
What did we see? What was
Saw a
coyotes?
coyote.
Scorpions?
Heaps of coyotes. Like,
Coyotes?
Yeah, as soon as like on dusk, the coyotes kind of come out. I saw heaps of jackrabbits.
Yeah.
They're all running around all the time.
And how did the American audience treat you guys when you were touring around?
Good surprise. We had such a good time at all the shows. It was
Better than we thought.
better than expected. It was epic.
Yeah.
And we got to play at some pretty cool venues too.
I saw you played like at Mercury Lounge in New York, was one of them.
Yeah.
What was some of the cool venues you
I like the Roxy was like the last show of the
definitely.
tour, and I've always, I don't know, I've just always known of that venue. It's like I never thought I'd be playing there. That was pretty just crazy, you know.
Right.
Kind of like
Historic,
yeah,
all
like
the hair metal stuff.
yeah, and
That's
like,
right.
like
That's
sick
where
punk bands and stuff.
that's where it all came from.
Yeah.
Yeah, like Bad Religion was playing there like the week before. And I was just like, wow, this is sick. I don't know, really cool.
Yeah. And did you do any surfing?
Nah, we don't usually surf on tour.
No.
Don't really have time. Benny surfed in a river in Japan. No, we've never been to Japan. Germany. Yeah.
Yeah.
So you haven't played Japan yet?
No, I want to though.
It seems like the logical place to head
Yeah, I don't know
over.
how. We gotta ask if they know about our band over there.
Yeah.
Gotta figure that out. but-
Hopefully charge it up.
Yeah, I just
Yeah.
want to go there and
Yeah, I want to
hang.
go eat sushi and drink Asahis.
Not much more than that. So, like when you went to the States, did you have like somebody check it out and see if there was an audience for you? Did you know there was going to be folks coming out to see you guys, or how does it work?
We got a manager.
We went to America in 2014 and just did sort of house shows and put on our own gigs at some spots, and even then, like, we only had one song out then, and people were still rocking up, so we figured it couldn't be, you know, it'll be fine.
Right.
But yeah, it was really nice surprise when so many people came.
And what kind of people come? Are they?
I don't
All
know.
kinds of people.
All different kinds of people, yeah.
Have to be there.
Yeah, lots of weirdos.
People with
Weirdos?
really good taste in music.
Well, the country's full of weirdos, so what do you expect?
No, I don't know. Yeah, heaps nice people.
No,
Everyone
really,
was
yeah.
so nice to
Just
us over there,
legend.
and it's definitely, yeah, that helps.
So what's next in the agenda for you guys? What are you going to do after you go back home from New Zealand?
We got one more show left of the Oz tour, and then we go straight over to Europe.
All right.
Yeah, we had a couple rock and roll tours. We're gonna Europe, and then I think we're gonna go back to America as well.
Crikey. And when you're in Europe, do you play festivals, or is it
We
clubs?
haven't before, but we're gonna this time, I think.
Yeah, a few festivals
Sorry,
this time.
Is that a signal the interview's over? When
No,
you
no, that's just I'm like a turtle.
I see. He's retreated. And do you guys like travel in a van together when you drive around? And
Yeah.
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 So what is that like? I can imagine. That sums it
We
up.
travel in heaps of different vessels.
Yeah.
Right.
And
Flying
Europe,
sucks,
yeah,
man.
Europe's kind of been more van orientated, where it's every day.
Yeah.
I like the van.
Yeah, it's pretty fun. It's a funny routine. You just like hanging out in the van heaps.
What do you listen to?
Each other talk shit.
I got noise cancelling headphones. But every time,
You know, I can imagine bands back in the day would have loved to have had noise.
Oh, for sure.
Imagine if the Ramones had them; they would have been so much happier.
They didn't have podcasts or nothing.
No, nothing.
Yeah.
Listen to each other. It's so sad. Alrighty, well, on that note, I'll
You
let
probably
you guys
sit in the.
go.
I reckon he sits inside, like doesn't even have anything playing, but the noise cancelling on.
Right,
Like,
right.
just trying to.
Just
You don't have to answer anything anyone says. Anyway, I love these guys.
I can
Yeah.
see that. But
It's going good.
you all fit on the couch nicely, so that's good.
not-
Alrighty, well, I'll let you go. Looking forward to, hopefully the tour is going to go well, that you guys will kick it up in the South Island a little bit, and show them how it's done. So,
Should be good.
Thanks for having
Should be
us.
fun.
yeah, thank you very much.
Cheers, Marty.
Good luck with everything. Come around again. Maybe we'll get you up here and play.
Yeah, I want to go through these things.
Oh yeah, feel free.
Thank you.
All right, see ya.